I might be ruffling some feathers today with this list of 47 common things that you really don't need. Now, before I get started, I want to preface this by saying that nothing on this list is inherently bad, and so if you are responsible with your finances and you have made the intentional decision to partake in some of these things, that's great. There's no judgment at all. This video is more so for the people who want to cut back or are trying to be a little bit more thoughtful about their purchasing choices. So think of it more as a reset, a reframing of the mindset that goes into your buying power, understanding that there really is a difference between a actual need and a want, because these things are very, very common. They'll be found in a lot of homes, maybe yours, and if you are able to reduce them, eliminate them, or not buy them in the first place, you will save money and will also reduce clutter. First on this list are fad products, anything that has been marketed in a very hyped up way. So the Stanley Cup craze is a great example of this. People literally waited in line for hours for a vessel that can hold a drink, the same way that any cup really can hold a drink. Trinkets and souvenirs. Nothing will help you remember a trip or vacation better than photos or just talking about it routinely. Those tacky trinkets are likely to just take up space. Single-use plastic water bottles. So common, but so unnecessary. Decorative scatter rugs. The small ones that don't have any backing, they're just tripping hazards in my opinion. Fancy coffee. I could get on board with buying one every now and again as a treat, but if it becomes a habit, you might want to rethink because you could be brewing at home for a fraction of the cost. Number 6, greeting cards. Why spend a fortune on a mass-produced card that everyone can get when you can personalize one that you make yourself? Throw pillows. Are they cute? Yes, but not necessary. Bags that are designed for a very specific function, a beach bag, an airplane bag, a bag that you use when you go shopping. So many bags, so much clutter. Try to find one that can be multi-purpose. Most baby gear. Babies really don't need that much, but marketing would tell you otherwise. Funny or tacky gag gifts or items. Think white elephant gifts or the ugly sweater contest. It may be funny in the moment, but in the end, it's probably just money wasted because you're not going to be using it for anything else. Pre-packaged food, especially snacks, the cost per ounce is extremely high. If you don't want to go through the hassle of making homemade snacks, you still want to buy the store-bought version, consider buying the larger boxes and then portioning them yourself. You will save a ton of money. Another very common item that you don't need but probably think that you do is a TV. For sure not more than one TV per household because with the advent of streaming services, if you have a family computer, which I consider to be more of a necessity than a TV, then you can stream through that device instead. Table linens are pretty and they will dress up an event, but they're not needed. The food will taste exactly the same without them. Anything from a discount or cheap website such as Temu or Shein. If the price seems too good to be true, it probably is. Perfumes, colognes, and body sprays. I get that everyone wants to smell nice, but these artificial scents are not necessary. Christmas presents. I get that it's fun to give and receive gifts, and some may say that it wouldn't be Christmas without it, but we've done a gift-free Christmas for multiple years, not in a row, but every other year, and it has been wonderful. I highly suggest that you give it a try. Number 17, lawn games. When's the last time you played croquet, bocce ball, or horseshoes? For most homes, these items probably just take up space in the garage or shed. And along those same lines, number 18, trampolines. These are so common and that surprises me because a lot of insurance companies won't even cover them. They know that they are dangerous and kind of a broken arm just waiting to happen. Trendy decor items. As soon as they're in your house, they're likely going out of style. Laundry baskets. In my opinion, hampers to collect dirty clothes are more useful, but even they aren't totally necessary. New cars fresh off the lot. Barely anyone can afford to take the gigantic financial hit that comes with them. Number 22, holiday-specific dinnerware. Fancy, overly complicated skincare routines, some with upwards of 5 or 10 products that need to be applied in sequence. With the rare exception of someone who has severe allergies or is prone to breakouts, I do honestly think that most people can get by just fine with a mild soap, water, and a good quality moisturizer. Entertainment discs. Media is so readily available nowadays that those DVDs and music CDs are likely just taking up space in the entertainment center. Laundry additives such as fabric softener or dryer sheets. Your clothes can get clean without them, and some of them are downright toxic. Duplicate tools. Unless you own a construction company or a home repair service, it's unlikely you need more than one hammer or drill because you can only use one at a time. Specialty wellness gadgets such as smartwatches or step counters. For most people, these are a way to kind of keep track of your stats, but they're not really needed for you to get fit or healthy. The dishwasher. I know that you can live without this very common household appliance because I've done it my entire life. Number 29, cookbooks. I really believe that besides special heirloom family recipes that you probably have written down and tucked somewhere safe, these cookbooks are likely going to be a thing of the past very soon. Wall clocks. Most everyone has a microwave or an oven that has a digital display of the time or a side table alarm clock where they can check the time from, so having one on the wall is sort of just an extra. Brand new school supplies. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The markers and colored pencils that your kids got for back to school last year are probably still in working order, and that half-used notebook will work just fine too. Save what you have at the end of each school season and redistribute in the fall as needed. I know that smartphones can seem like a need to most of us, myself included sometimes, but the whole point of having a phone is being able to call someone, and the flip phone that doesn't have internet access can do that job just fine. Games of chance such as gambling or playing the lottery. You might think of it more as an entertainment thing, but you have to realize that most of the time you are just throwing money away. Store-bought cleaning products. There is a DIY solution available for just about every application using just a few basic ingredients such as vinegar, water, lemon juice, baking soda, and peroxide. Uncomfortable shoes. I highly suggest you only buy shoes that you can try on first. Aesthetic organizers and containers. I'll admit that I am guilty of this one. I buy them because I do like the look, but I know that they're not necessary. Upgraded products, especially when the old one hasn't even worn out yet. Technology is notorious for this one, and the changes are usually very minor and not worth the cost. Excess reusable bags. These are kind of a dime a dozen. I think it's great to use less plastic, but we don't need to collect so many of them, and we need to remember to use the ones that we do have. Number 39, single-use kitchen items that may be able to make meal prep a bit more convenient. They can also take up a lot of valuable space. If you're able to use a standard pot to boil rice, for example, ask yourself if you really need that dedicated rice cooker as well. More than one set of sheets per bed. Is it convenient to have that extra set while the others are getting washed? Sure. Is it needed? No. Expensive exercise gear. An alternative to a treadmill workout may be walking around your neighborhood. Push-ups, planks, and sit-ups can tone your body in a similar or the same way as free weights might. When it comes to exercise, the most important part is being dedicated to moving your body. Season tickets or park passes. Most people aren't able to look far into the future to really pinpoint availability, and so you may not be getting your money's worth out of these seasonal items. It might be a better value to just buy tickets as they're needed. Number 43, supplements. Unless you've had blood work done that proves you have some sort of deficiency. Parties for various events, birthdays, baptisms, even graduations. The celebration and acknowledgement of achievement can happen just fine without the party, and in some ways, it might even be more meaningful that way. Name brand anything. You're basically paying to become a walking advertisement for that company. You do not need collections that are in boxes or are on display but rarely touched or interacted with. And finally, on this list of things you don't need, number 47, anything you can't afford. If you buy something you don't have money for, it's going to become a financial burden, and it's likely also to become clutter. That's a double no from me. Imagine ridding yourself of even just a fraction of these items. How much lighter would you feel? The key to everything is intentionality. If you cherish your holiday dishes or enjoy buying greeting cards for every occasion, by all means, that is okay. Just be careful to recognize what is truly a need and what's actually just a want. And if you're feeling indifferent about something that you already own, consider letting it go. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope that you'll stop back again really soon.